welcome to episode 10 of The Legal Scoop, our webinar series here at the law offices of Melissa Day, where we discuss notable wins. I'm Brendan Shannon. I'm an associate here with LOMAD, and I'm joined today by my colleague, Vicki Buehler, who's going to talk about a recent win that she had. Why don't you say hello, Vicki?
Hi, everybody. I'm Vicki Buehler. I'm an associate attorney here at LOMAD, and I've been here about 3 years. And we had a really great fraud one, actually.
Ooh, fraud. Those are our favorite wins to discuss on the Legal Scoop. So why don't you just briefly give us a background of the facts? I understand that it involves some surveillance.
Yeah, so we had a claimant alleging a shoulder and back injury. We were paying her a temporary total, and we decided we were going to get some surveillance on her. We actually didn't get anything on video, but our social media surveillance came back and showed that not only did she have her own business, she was promoting it on social media. She was posting a lot of links to sales, comments about how she'd sold out of various products, was restocking, promoting a book she had. She wound up having about 10 different stores, which we found out through her social media post. So clearly she was running a business while being paid on comp, which is fraud.
Wow. So it sounds like from what you said, the business started before the accident and continued after?
It did, and she didn't disclose it. She told all of our doctors, her doctors, and she actually lied under oath at a couple of hearings and said no work activity whatsoever. So obviously we litigated that one. The judge agreed. The judge said this was incredibly egregious behavior on her part, and the mandatory disqualification went back to the actual start of the case. So all of the awards were rescinded. And then, of course, we got a lifetime ban from all benefits.
That's fantastic. So one thing I'm curious about with a case like this, what were some of her counter arguments? Did she try to claim that she wasn't profiting or that it wasn't really work?
She did try to claim it wasn't profiting, and she also said that it wasn't work. She claimed she had a holistic lifestyle, which is what she was promoting. The judge didn't buy that, considering she called it a business. She talked about sales. She referred to various kinds of product. And also she even had listings of the prices she was charging for these various services. So she tried to argue that, but really it was moot. It was so overwhelmingly clear she was working. It did not work.
Right. And plus, with my understanding of the case law on this issue is it's fine to claim that it's not a business and that you're not profiting. But if you're trying to profit and you're actually putting an active effort into it, whether you're actually seeing any results, it could still be deemed fraud. Is that correct?
That is. I mean, honestly, in a lot of ways, whether or not they're making money is completely irrelevant. What matters is, are they actively doing business work, which she was.
And was it reported?
Exactly.
Well, I think that's a really impressive and great win. And you said that it got affirmed at the full board, or that the full board decided they're not going to review it? Right?
Yeah, it got affirmed by the board panel, and the full board said there's no errors anywhere in here. We're not going to look at this. So it was a good win.
That's great. I think it's a great example of not counting yourself out when you do use surveillance in a potential fraud claim simply because the video doesn't show anything. I think oftentimes the social media reports are valuable in the sense that they might tip you off to forms of fraud or possible ways to pursue a fraud claim. But in some cases like this one, it can also show that the claimant has a business or is doing something on social media that's not consistent with their comp claim and being out on total. So I think that's a really fantastic win, Vicki, and congratulations. Sounds like you really went the extra mile on this one.
Thank you.
All right, so that wraps up episode 10 of The Legal Scoop. Please be sure to subscribe to our content here at LOMAD. We tend to post something once a week or nearabouts once a week. And we're sure that you would love to get more information on this crazy world of workers' comp. Thank you.